Okay, on this one, I'm bringing you my favorite play, pass play that is, of the last 2 years, tight end angle against Chronic Mayhem / CM, an LOV OG, and also a league mate and fellow admin in 99P. CM is going to be +5 on me, and I have no offensive boosts in. So this will be a challenge. I'm going to set up the look of the play in a second here. Short pass, WC, tight end angle. The hot route in red is Kittle, the tight end. That's the cut angle. That's the money route. Underneath that is the slot route from Calvin Johnson. It's the drag in Y. CM has got the +5. He's got an excellent defense. And what you see is he's taken my 105 Kittle and made him a 99. He's taken my 105 Calvin Johnson and made him a 97. He's got one middle linebacker in this screen. Usually you can complete passes against one middle linebacker on tight end angle. It's two middle linebackers side by side we'll worry about, which we'll see. So on this, I just want to time when I get an opening, get the snap. He's got a spot. Boom, hit him. Got about 12 there. Okay, that's a good gain for that. Come back to it, see what I get for coverage this time. Again, I got one middle linebacker. I should have some room to make this play work. Make the snap, there's some opening, catch it, gain about 8 that time. One middle linebacker, usually money with that play. Usually. Come back again, we're just going to keep running it. So we're going to come to tight end angle. Here you go, two middle linebackers. This is your trouble spot. Always want to look at that right side middle linebacker to your right. You got Urlacher there. If he doesn't move, stays in that area, that's where the route runs through. So I might have to adapt and hit the slot route underneath to Johnson if Urlacher doesn't move. If he does, I'm just going to go hit the tight end. Sometimes you can even hit the tight end right after the angle break and just before he gets that middle linebacker. The other thing you want to worry about is I showed you a flash of Calvin Johnson. You don't want those safeties kind of zooming up and into that zone. Here, the linebacker moved a bit. I was able to hit Kittle right after the cut, so I was still able to complete the pass even with that middle linebacker look. Here we are again, two middle linebackers side by side. There's Urlacher. I'm going to take the snap. He doesn't really move, so I cut to the underneath. So there's the first one. I cut to the underneath. I took the drag. I took Calvin, and I grabbed 8 anyway. Okay? There's your safety valve. Okay? You just have to be disciplined. Come back to it. Here's really only one middle linebacker in the middle. I'm going to be looking for Kittle if I can. And in fact, it's Von Miller. It's not even the middle linebacker in this sequence. Take the snap. He bolts up. Safety comes up. I wait for him to kind of clear. And I got a huge gain to Kittle in the middle of the field. Okay. A lot of this is feel and timing. When to hit your tight end, when to not, when to hit the break early, when to not. Here's two middle linebackers again. Looking at Urlacher. Want to see if he stays there or not. Take the snap. He kind of does. So I went to the cross route to Johnson underneath, picked up a couple, grabbed 5. Now here we are. Okay, tight end angle when you're at around the 8-yard line is typically one of my favorite times to use it near the end zone. I got one middle linebacker there. Looking Kittle, that's what I want. I want Kittle. I'm going to take the snap, make the play. Interesting. Okay, this happens time to time. Someone kind of stayed home, got a hand up, knocked it down. I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at a quick little replay of this. At some point, someone takes a step back there off the line, so the D lineman kind of steps back, takes it. I got to be careful with stuff like that. It does happen on occasion, not a whole heck of a lot. Just got to learn to adjust when to throw. But here I am, back again at the 8. Got really one middle linebacker here to worry about. I'm going to let Kittle just do his thing because you've got Cromartie, a D-back in that spot over there, so it's really one middle linebacker. Take the snap, time it, boom, get a little opening, touchdown. Okay, it's 6 to 7, 8 yards out from the end zone. It is generally very effective. I'm just fiddling with PA control waggle on this thing. Counter waggle, I should say. But, again, here's a little breakdown of tight end angle for you against a really good defense with elevated power.